What is up, guys? Giants and I'm 01 here with another FIFA 18 tutorial. Today we're going to be talking about the counterattack, how to do the counterattack, and more importantly, when to do the counterattack. Far too many people are constantly trying to counterattack, and it just ends up being an easy interception for your opponent. So we're going to talk about exactly when to do it, what you should be looking for. As always, though, make sure to check out all my previous tutorials. If you're not done so already, I got tutorials for everything in FIFA 18, including attacking, defending, passing, you name it, I got it. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future ones. Alright guys, like I said, the most important thing that I really want to stress is when to counter. You see in here in this situation, I get the ball away from my opponent. The main thing you want to be looking at is the midfield. So here I circled 3 midfielders. 3 of his midfielders are up the pitch. They're completely sold out on the attack. What does that mean? That means that they're going to have a tough time having to run all the way back to be able to get into the defense. So if I do a quick counterattack, I might be able to catch them by surprise. So this is a great time whenever you see the midfield's way up the pitch that you should try to think about going on the counter attack. And another key thing you want to be looking at is the opponent rushing out towards you. As you're seeing here in slow motion, he is running straight at me. He is being extremely aggressive, and if he does this, especially with his center backs, that's going to leave huge gaps behind them for you to be able to completely abuse if you do the quick counter attack. So if you see those two things, the midfield's up on the pitch and that the defender is really trying to be aggressive and trying to move towards your players, is a great time to do quick passes and get up the pitch really quickly so you can score a goal. There's 2 types of passes that you gotta get yourself really familiar with if you want to have a successful counterattack. The first one is the driven pass, which is done by pressing the RB and the A button at the same time, on the R1 and the X button. And the second one is the 1-2 pass, which is done by pressing the LB and the A button at the same time, or the L1 and the X button if you're on PlayStation. So here we're going to show you another example, and as you see here, I'm looking here, I see a lot of the midfielders, a lot of his attackers are up the pitch. They're all in the attack, so it's going to be a perfect opportunity for me to quickly move up towards the counter attack. Now in this situation, if I want the ball to get to the player really quickly, I want to do that driven pass because I want it to be really quick, really powerful, and if you want a little bit added velocity in your pass, you do that driven pass. So when you're trying to pass it from the midfield to those strikers which are up the pitch, you want to do this driven pass. After the driven pass, I'm seeing here that I have my other striker next to me because there's a 2-striker formation. So it's a perfect time for me to do the 1-2 pass it to my other striker. And when you do that 1-2 pass, your player is going to go and continue to make a run all the way towards the goal. Now, if your opponent is aggressive, he's going to move in and try to take the ball away from your other striker, leaving a huge gap behind him for you to completely abuse with that quick counterattack, do a through ball, get on through for an easy goal scoring opportunity. Now, I'm going to show you a couple more examples. Once again here, quickly moving up the pitch, doing 1-2 passes, and then just doing a nice little through ball to get the ball to Royce on a nice little breakaway. So whenever you see the midfield really far up the pitch and you see that they're being extremely aggressive, try to do driven passes to get the ball quickly to your strikers, to your attackers, and then doing 1-2 passes between your strikers and your wingers, or your strikers and your midfield, to really get in there, get into those runs, and blow right by those defenders, break that back line, wait for that moment to come, and as you're seeing here, once again, getting the ball to Royce and waiting for that to break open, to get those breakaway one-on-one opportunities. The last tip I want to stress to you guys is you don't always have to do these super quick. Just because you're doing a counterattack, if you see that the defenders are there and they're covering and their midfield especially is not really far up the pitch, as you're seeing here in this situation, you do not have to force passes up the pitch. You do not have to force driven passes completely forward and always pass up. You can pass horizontally, you can pass backwards. Just wait for those moments and then just move up the pitch and get through there for a nice easy goal. So don't force it. Far too many times I see people forcing counterattacks when they just don't have the opportunity, or when you had an opportunity at once, you mess up or something and it doesn't work like you wanted it to work. The defender stays back a little bit, regroup, and take it a little bit slower. You don't have to force things because that's the key way for your opponent to quickly be able to take the ball away from you and he go on the counterattack. But that is it, guys. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, share with all your friends. Click on one of these playlists. Check out some of my other videos. I got tutorials basically everything in FIFA 18, including attacking, defending, passing, you name it, I got it. Top 5 videos of my top 5 skill moves, my formation, guys, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys so much.